You want to try Linux? Today we're talking about Linux, the system powering much of the internet, smart devices, and maybe your next laptop. With 2025 here, Linux is more accessible than ever, especially if you're switching from Windows or Mac OS. In this video, I'll share my top 10 beginner-friendly Linux distros. I'm focusing on ease of use, community support, and software availability. The best distro is personal. Find what fits your needs and style. Let me know your favorite Linux distro in the comments. Let's get into it. At number 10, we have Ubuntu, the most recognized name in Linux. For years, if you asked for a Linux recommendation, the answer was almost always Ubuntu. Canonical has made it polished and user-friendly. The installer is simple, and the GNOME desktop is clean and intuitive. Its huge community means help is always just a search away. Ubuntu is stable, reliable, and a great entry point into Linux. Number 9 is Linux Mint. Perfect for anyone coming from Windows. Its Cinnamon desktop feels instantly familiar, with a bottom taskbar, start menu, and system icons. The classic layout means almost zero learning curve. Mint comes with useful tools, codecs, and drivers pre-installed. Built on Ubuntu, it's stable, polished, and beginner-friendly. At number 8 we have Fedora. Fedora sits at the intersection of user-friendly and cutting-edge. Sponsored by Red Hat, it's the upstream community-driven testing ground for Red Hat Enterprise Linux. You get the latest software and kernel updates faster than on most distros. Fedora ships with a clean vanilla GNOME desktop. It focuses on open-source purity, so some drivers and codecs aren't included by default. But enabling third-party repositories is easy. If you want a stable, forward-looking distro, Fedora is a fantastic choice. Our number 7 spot goes to Debian, the granddaddy of many distros like Ubuntu and Mint. Debian is all about stability, rock solid, reliable, and trusted by millions. Its stable branch uses thoroughly tested software, so you won't get the latest features, but you get an OS you can count on. Debian just works and keeps working, making it a top choice for anyone who values reliability. Breaking into the top half at number 6 is Manjaro. For the adventurous beginner, Manjaro is based on Arch Linux. It offers Arch's power and flexibility without the difficult installation. Manjaro includes the Arch user repository and a beautiful graphical installer. It's a rolling release distro with stable updates. Manjaro is the answer for Arch power without the headache. At number 5 we have Pop Turtur on Anju Arts OS by System 76. Pop Turju and Eyes. OS is a Linux operating system built by System 76, designed for productivity and creators. Its cosmic desktop features auto-tiling and keyboard shortcuts for efficient workflows. Plus, Pop OS offers excellent gaming support, especially with NVIDIA graphics cards. For a polished, hassle-free Linux experience, Pop OS is a top choice. Number 4 is Zorin OS. Zorin is all about making the switch from Windows or Mac OS seamless. The interface feels instantly familiar, especially for Windows users. The Zorin Appearance app lets you switch layouts to mimic Windows or Mac OS. It's clever, polished, and built on Ubuntu for stability. There's a free core edition and a pro version with extra features. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is Elementary OS. If Zorin OS is for Windows users, Elementary OS is perfect for those coming from Mac OS. Its developers focus on simplicity, consistency, and thoughtful design. The Pantheon desktop is clean, minimalist, and beautiful. With a dock and top panel, it feels instantly familiar to Mac users. Based on Ubuntu, it's stable and reliable. For those who value design and simplicity, Elementary OS is a beautiful choice. At number 2, MX Linux stands out for its popularity and reliability. Built on Debian stable, it's lightweight, fast, and user-friendly. Perfect for older hardware, it can revive laptops that struggle with Windows. Its MX tool suite makes complex tasks simple. No command line needed. MX Linux is practical, efficient, and has earned its devoted followers. My top pick for a beginner Linux distro in 2025 is KDE Neon. Built on the latest Ubuntu LTS, it's stable and reliable. KDE Neon delivers the newest KDE Plasma desktop, straight from the developers. Plasma is powerful, feature-rich, and intuitive for new users. KDE Neon balances ease of use with deep customization, perfect for beginners and advanced users alike. So there you have it, my top 10 list of Linux distros for beginners in 2025. From the Mac OS-like simplicity of elementary OS to the Windows-like familiarity of Linux Mint, and the all-around power and polish of KDE Neon, there's truly never been a better time to dive into the world of open-source operating systems. The beauty of Linux is choice, and hopefully, this list has given you a solid roadmap of where to begin your exploration. Remember, the best one is the one that works for you, your hardware, and your workflow. The best way to find out is to try them for yourself. Almost all of these distros can be run in a live session directly from a USB stick, without even installing them to your computer. It's a completely risk-free way to test drive a new OS. So download a few that caught your eye, give them a spin, and see how they feel. I'm genuinely curious to hear about your experiences, so once you've tried one, or if you're a long-time user, with a favorite, make sure to drop a comment down below and share your thoughts. And that's a wrap. If you found this video helpful or interesting, giving it a thumbs up really helps the channel out. And of course, if you want to see more tech deep dives, reviews, and explainers like this one, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.